Hey everyone, how are you? Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that that is definitely not my normal intro. It's going to be a little bit of a different video than I normally do. Some might not like it, but I'm still going to post it. It's going to be more on a serious note. I have a platform, so I figured I'd take the opportunity and talk about mental health. May is Mental Health Awareness Month. And in my past couple videos, you've seen that I even mentioned it, that I'm solo. Mindy was not with me. That's because me and Mindy are not together as of right now. Will we get back together? I don't know. I can hope so. She really is a great person. I met her 10 years ago and we were running strong, but things happen. I'm not going to say what happened or how things happened. I would never say anything bad about her at all. Like I said, she's a really great person. So, and this video is not about her. It's about the mental health in general. And I can't speak for her at all. She's not here, and I don't want to put words that aren't correct, out there. I may get a little emotional because it is upsetting. So you might see it come across in my videos a little bit. I might not be up and peppy as much as I used to be. I will say that things were happening in the past year that I was looking for help, from her. She was looking for help from me, personally, and we just weren't getting it. It wasn't coming out right, I know she has some issues she deals with. I don't know all of them. She told me some. Again, she's not here, so I don't want to put anything out there. Just in general, I know she has some issues that she deals with, and I have my own. Now, I can say that I think that my issues were probably affecting why I couldn't give her what she was looking for fully. And I think that would go vice versa. Like I said, totally different video than I'm used to doing. You may not like it, but again, I have a platform and I wanted to talk about this because it is the month for the mental awareness, and maybe, just maybe, somebody will watch this, somebody will hear it, it can relate to somebody. It might change somebody's outlook on their daily routines and such. But that is what's going on with me right now. We are not together, so in my videos, when you don't see her, that is why. Again, fingers crossed that changes. But let's talk about the mental health issue. I can talk about my own, and you may not know it, but I've been dealing with issues ever since I was young, and my parents probably didn't even know about it because I didn't talk about it back then. You didn't talk about it. And I still struggle with it today. You would never know when you look at my videos that, oh, he seems okay, he's fun, he's positive, and I am. I'm at one of the parks here in Lawton, so I figured I'd come out and this would be a nice opportunity. The sun's going down, as you can tell over there. It's close to my hotel, And nice, something just jumped over there. Actually, I think the last time we were here, me and Mindy were sitting I think we were sitting underneath that canopy right over there playing Pokemon about 7 years ago, maybe. So yeah, just walking and we're talking today. That's all this video is about. So if you don't like it, you don't like it. But if you have some issues, maybe this will kind of like, oh, you know, somebody else deals with stuff. But when I was a kid, I was nervous around people. I didn't like to be around people. I had bad anxiety, and I still do. Believe it or not, I still do. From time to time, it will hit me, and I'll kind of talk about what happens. But I couldn't go out. I couldn't go out by myself. I didn't want to be around people. Didn't like to talk. Imagine that. Didn't like to talk. Here I am with you know, with a platform. I can remember when that kind of changed, and it was all the way, I'm talking, I had real bad problems all the way up until into my 30s, really, into my 30s. There was times that I remember my dad would send me up to Dairy Queen or McDonald's, and he would give me money. Hey, you know, go get this, go get us something, and which was cool because, hey, I get to drive the car. You know what I mean? This is when I was 16, 17. So I'd drive, and then I'd get up to McDonald's. I'd be in the parking lot, and I couldn't get out of the car. Or I'd sit there for like 10 minutes, open the door, maybe get out, and come right back in. Just whatever was going on, who knows? That is when I really started noticing, like, oh man, this, you know, I have something, you know. But I never seeked help for it. Probably never will. I don't know. I probably won't, because I know how to deal with it. I found out how to deal with it myself. But I don't know if that's good or bad, whatever. Like I said, my problems is probably why it affected the relationship a little bit. And I said, it was nobody's fault, our relationship. It's if any, it's both of us that had issues that we couldn't give to each other because we were trying to fix ourselves, you know, and trying to get through what we were getting through. So I don't know, I'm all over the place here, but I hope you're still watching. But I remember when it changed. I remember when it changed for me. When I started working is when it changed. Check these ants. They're all in a single file row. They're coming from all the way up there. Look at this. They're all the way, I don't know if you can see it. They're here and they go all the way. It's like a trail. Here, that the wildlife here is really awesome. And but when I started working is when it changed for me. I want that sun behind me. We'll go over here and talk a little bit. But that's when it changed for me, when I started working. And I remember working at Perkins. I was fine. I was fine there. I was in control of what I was doing, and it was something I liked. I liked to cook. I kind of got through that a little bit. And I had a talk, you know, hey, order up, did this with this. Got me comfortable with that. Then I worked for the moving company, in control of that as well. I was able to talk to people. I was good at what I did. I knew the information, you know. I was able to talk to people, give them what they needed to do. I worked for Superior Beverage. That is when it really took effect for me. Now we're talking 30s, you know, when it started to, okay, this is this is really going. Again, in control. I was really good at what I did. I liked what I did, so I was confident with it. And it went on from that. So no matter what job that I have right now, I'm very comfortable with myself because I know I'm good at what I do. And that's not like an ego thing. I'm telling you that this is what helps me through my problems. I'm just good at what I do. I'm confident in what I do. I'm usually by myself. And that's, I like it. I like what I do. This here, the camera. I'm trying to think too. I mean, you see me at some of these shows and stuff, and I'm talking to everybody. I'm talking to every single buddy, you know. I have this camera. I'm happy. I like what I do. It's something that I really like to do. I'm comfortable talking to people now. I think the camera is like my blanket, you know. Again, some days it really gets to me and I shut down a little bit. It doesn't happen a lot anymore, but I still shut down a little bit, and it might last a day or two, and I'll get back into the gist of something, you know, and we'll go another, you know, however many weeks or months or whatever, where I would have to deal with it again. I guess what I'm saying is, I know I blab, so I don't even know if this is making sense to anybody. I wanted to do a video on this and explain what was going on anyway. I guess for me, if somebody were to ask, how do I get through it? I don't. Everybody has their own specific situation. Find something you're good at. Something you really like to do. Maybe you draw. Maybe you're an artist. Maybe you paint. But you can't talk to people. Go out. Sit somewhere. Go to the park. Sit somewhere. Go somewhere where it's not busy, but there may be people walking around or whatever, because somebody's gonna like what you're doing. Somebody's gonna give you some kind of positive comment. I guarantee it. Somebody's gonna give you some kind of positive comment that's gonna boost whatever it does in your body. I don't know what it does, but I don't know. I know the feeling, but I don't know what it does. You're gonna get that little boost. Next thing you know, you're gonna go out again, and you might say hi to somebody passing by. You're not gonna be that shy. You're not gonna have that anxiety. Again, that's what I deal with, is big anxiety around people. And I know it sounds crazy because I'm in the mix of everybody, you know, when I do these videos and such. It's a struggle. I struggle with it every day. I don't talk about it all the time. Yeah, I don't know. I just hope this kind of relates to somebody. And even if you wanted to message me or something on here, leave a comment, whatever, and I'll talk to you about it. You know, I have no problem with it. I don't hold. Mental health can really ruin your life if you don't get it in check. I can tell you that. I really can tell you that. Like I said, been struggling ever since I was a kid. When I was really young, I was good at riding bikes, man. I was that kid. Oh, hey, Jim, watch, he can jump. So not that I was popular, but I was good, you know. In school though, I on a normality of it, I didn't. I stayed away from people. I bad anxiety. But I found what I was good at. I keep going with what I'm good at, and that's how I get through. That's how I get through my days. And again, you see when I do these videos, I talk to everybody, because when I started talking to people, I got positive feedback, and it kept going and kept going. I talked to more and more people, more positive feedback. There wasn't nothing negative. Now I know a lot of people. I can say hi to people. I can talk to people. I might make them uncomfortable now because I talk so much. But yeah, I just wanted to take a little walk here. The video's really about, I mean, it's not an adventure, but really just wanted to talk about the mental health issue out there, because it is Mental Health Awareness Month in May. But I think every month should be that anyway, because it doesn't fully go away. It doesn't fully go away. And I think that's gonna be it. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hop back in a truck, head back to the hotel. It's family day tomorrow, so I get to see my youngest son, and then he graduates Friday from Fort Sill, and I think I'll be heading home Friday. But seriously, I mean, I hope you don't like hate the video. I hope you learn something, you know, because I went deep with that. I don't talk about it, so it was not that it was uncomfortable, but I just don't talk about it with people. Doesn't make me weak or nothing. I don't feel weak when I do, but I just don't talk about it. But maybe we should, and maybe I don't know. I'm emotional. It's an emotional thing with the relationship with Mindy, because I wish she was here. You know, we have fun on our adventures and such. Again, I hope we get back together. I hope it works out. I hope she finds what she needs to heal on. I already know what I need to do. I know what my problem is. We'll just say that. I know what my problem is when it comes to things. So yeah, if you want to message me, if you want to talk, even when you see me out, you know, somewhere, and you ever wanted to talk, I don't care what it's about. I'll sit down and talk, man. I'm 53 years old, and I beat a lot of it. I beat a lot of my anxiety probably in the last 10 to 15 years. A lot of it actually is when I met Mindy, is when I beat a lot of it for some reason, and I don't know. But we'll leave it at that. Crazy video, I know. I'm still gonna post it. Like I said, maybe it'll reach somebody and they'll get some kind of positivity out of it. But the whole purpose was to let everybody know what was going on. And that is what it is. So if I'm not as peppy as I am in some of the adventures, I'm probably thinking, you know, but I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep going, and that's gonna be that. So yeah, it's nice. That sun's going down. There's a lot of dang sounds from birds, and we got the ducks, and I think they had babies over there. They're all swimming. Yeah, check him out. A lot of animal noises. There you go. All right. But okay, I'm gonna end the video. It's 20 minutes, probably too long. I probably lost you as subscribers. Again, just remember, you never know what somebody else is going through. So maybe they act a little weird, maybe they act a little strange, maybe they're not, maybe they're distant or whatever. You just don't know. But my suggestion, and this is for me, again, I'll say it one more time. My suggestion is to find something you're good at, find something you like, find something you're proud of, that you do. It could be anything. And go with that. Go somewhere out in public. Maybe you don't like talking to people. Go take a walk. Take a walk in the park. First person that comes by. Hello, how are you? You get a hello, how are you back? You're on the next step, because it's you got to keep that positive stuff going. I don't get too many negative. You don't get too much negative from people, you know. So I think maybe that's what a lot of people are afraid of too, is getting negativity. But I wouldn't worry about it. The older you get, I'm not gonna say you don't worry about it, but the older you get, you kind of blow it off and shrug it off. But disc golf. I haven't mentioned disc golf in any of my videos for a while. But yeah, seriously, if you see me out and you want to talk about something, let me know. I know I'm repeating myself. This wasn't an adventure, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm glad everybody came. I'm glad if you finished watching the video. And maybe in the future you'll see Mindy back in them. I hope so. Like I said, fingers crossed. And if everybody else could do a fingers crossed, maybe that'll help a little bit more. So everybody have a great night, and I will see you in the next video. I don't know where that will be. I don't know if I'll be back in Youngstown or not. I think I may be done with the videos down here in Oklahoma, because I'm running short on time now with things. But thanks for watching, and I hope it reached somebody and it reached something in somebody. So until I see you next time, Fedamalenga.